Hey everybody, welcome back to Suck Less Saturday. I am Neil here with John. I got a challenge for you. I want you to suck less by signing up for a gun school class.
You need a shot timer because that which gets measured gets worked on. The Range Tech Timer is the official timer of active self-protection because it is versatile, reliable, feature-rich, and very economical. Check out all it can do at the link below.
We are at gun school this weekend doing some active shooter stuff. Going to show you some video of how you can go out and suck less and have a great time doing it.
Go to a church, outside, smoking a cigar, talking to somebody before or after service, in the mall, getting you a hot dog, in your place of work, in Walmart, getting your oil change, wherever you normally go. And when I say go, you're there and you hear pop, pop, pop screaming and people are running out of here saying, there's a shooter, there's a shooter.
Okay.
There are a number of people in there. Go engage them, find the one that's the problem, get within your distance and put hollow points in this general area.
Okay. And it's just
2 to 5.
Picture with a person with a gun.
Yep. To the left of his truck, go ahead and draw out. Make sure your gun's happy and ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, and go.
Oh, I need to.
There you go.
I want to close.
There you go.
All right, all right.
If you're happy, and we're holstered. So, rewind the DVR in your head, and as you came around the corner, what were you experiencing?
I just saw all of the different stuff.
Clutter?
Things moving. I saw him as I went by through that little tiny gap.
You saw the yellow orange guy.
I saw the gun.
Did you identify that he was the problem with the gun?
I saw the gun.
Okay.
And then instead of coming back and trying to make that really tight shot, I came here because I knew I'd have less, I wouldn't have anything downrange from him.
And you did so very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. Planted your feet.
Yep.
And shot how many? 4? 3?
3.
Okay. What's the distance?
Right there. I didn't count it out.
I'll get it. Just step it off yardage. Yesterday you got to what, 18 and a half?
Yep.
So well within what you demonstrated. 1, 2, 3. And because of his angle, all going through good meaty stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed he was turned sideways, so I went really for I mean, this was my point of aim. That was, I think, my first shot, and the other two I just kept going, but
Were you trying to go for the twofer, the 2 lungs instead of 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, the twofer? Okay.
The first thing that popped in my head is if that was a deer, that's where I would shoot it. I don't know if that's right. Yeah.
All right. Not complicated, right?
Yeah, no. But, boy, you didn't see him for very long right here.
What'd you think of the first one?
Wow, it was interesting because I came through and I'm like, I don't know what to expect. I have no idea. There were no shoots. The guy with the gun, I saw it right away, but it was just a really quick window. So then I just came around the barrel and
I saw him and I went, there he is, and I shot him.
Oh, did you go through that little barrel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that and I'm like, man, because I saw stuff downrange with the sticks and all that. I think you could have probably shot there and been a safe shot, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna come around and get a better angle, I thought. So super cool.
Fun.
Woo. Okay.
Okay. Can you step that off from the towel to the bad guy? I'm gonna guess about 10-ish.
11.
11, okay. So again, you came around the corner. What were you seeing, hearing?
The thing that caught my eye was her over there, and her turned the other way, which now I'm realizing she is running away.
That's the way it's set up.
And so as I caught him right as I lost him behind the barrel, and then I'm like, I don't have it. I'm gonna have to really come around. So I stepped and came back.
Okay.
To engage.
As soon as he came within your vision, how easily did you realize that's the fucker I'm looking for?
Just like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the early scenarios, they're fairly close. It's a bright colored shirt with a big ass black, so it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Problem to find out. How many shots?
I think it was 4 that time.
I would call that 2 A's, a B, and a B minus.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, a hollow point might come out, but not with much left. But those are 2 good gushing plumbing shits. So, what'd you say, 11? Well within your distance. Okay, got in there quick, aggressive. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Anything?
It looked great to me, man. Looked like you made decisions. You saw what you needed to see, and you went, "Oh, that guy. Okay."
Yeah. Yeah. Whew, that was cool though.
Even though they're a plastic target, they can't hurt me. Some students, they
flip out a little bit.
They really get a little adrenaline going there. Yep. And it's purposely meant, and it'll get worse as we go, to make students frustrated. Like, I know he's in here, but the brain can only process so much.
Yeah.
So you're walking in to your house, okay, and you hear a pop, 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 okay? And
In my house?
In your house, okay? So you have a wife and daughter, correct, at home?
And son.
And son?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So you got to deal with that threat. Okay, so you're going to hear the gunfire. You're walking through that door.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and make ready up at the berm.
Okay.
Are you going to check, double check?
I already
All
did,
good.
sir.
Pop, pop, pop! Check. You down?
He's down. He's down.
Call 911, right?
Oh,
Yeah, make your gun happy. Watch that finger.
paddle release.
Oh, is that where your release is?
Yeah, right there.
Ah, gotcha. Very good.
Thank you though. Whew.
Okay, let's see how you did. So you went in fast, right? Because
Yeah, because it's my kids.
It's
Yeah.
your kids and your wife. Okay.
So.
So we went. I counted 6.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually 7, 8, 9.
I got a little aggressive.
Okay. So 1. Do you know what your first shot was? What?
First shot was right there.
Okay.
And then as I was closing it, things got a little wonky there.
Okay. Okay, and you obviously know about where to hit and everything like
Yeah.
that. So.
Yeah. And with him turned that way, I guess I'm maybe leading him even a little bit, but I'm thinking right through there is going to go right through both lungs.
Right.
Maybe a little low for heart, but
Yeah. In his arm. It'd probably go through his arm.
yeah.
Right?
I see now they've got that cut out. Is that really where they think you want
that's
to?
what I think, like kind of like right in there,
Okay.
in that whole area.
That's interesting.
Would be the
But
line. So you got the armpit right in there.
yep.
So that'd be the
Yeah,
center,
and
wouldn't
see, I guess I was, as looking at the whole thing from that distance, this felt
Right.
like an A zone to me.
it? So where's everybody hitting?
What do you mean?
Where's everybody? So
Yeah.
we're all
Towards the middle.
Yeah.
towards the middle, isn't it?
Yeah.
You think it has anything to do with the gun?
No, I hope not.
No, I think it's because it's the center of
No.
what's visually presented.
That's right.
Yeah.
But sometimes we go for that gun, don't we?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm following you now.
Not your gun,
Yep.
but we tend to shoot at that. That's the danger.
Yep.
So there it is. But notice how everything's kind of right in here. I think John's right too. It's kind of the center mass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also have that gun in there.
Way more aggressive this time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the scenario was I'm walking into my house and I hear gunshots, and so I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I'm not.
You're not thinking your wife's pissed off at you?
No, well, if she is, I got it coming. So, no, it was really interesting, and seeing the guy with the rifle there, just immediately I'm like, okay, I got to clear so that I can get between, he said daughter and son and wife, and all 3 of them were in there, and I'm like, I just have to account for everybody and take out the threat, and that's what I did. So,
A little more adrenaline?
yeah, a lot more. I'm sweating on that one. I think he's down. There's only one, right?
What did you see?
When I came through, I saw all of this over here, and I didn't catch the gun till I got out here a little ways, but then I had that guy in the way, so I had to clear.
It was designed to make him a little harder to find, and if you didn't swing wide like some people, most people, when they find the gun, that guy will be in the way, so they'll have to change their angle.
Yep.
Did you see the guy behind you?
I did see that guy over there.
Some do, some don't.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I ultimately, when I saw him at first with that black,
That off for me.
with that black patch on his thing, I thought that was the gun. That's the first thing I thought.
Okay. And he shot on the move, didn't he, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what these shots look like.
13.
13. How many rounds?
All of them?
A lot. About 10.
You got one that nicked him here.
He wouldn't go down.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can account for 5. It looked like the shot from the side, that must be it right there.
Did anything go into the head?
Right there.
Yeah, you put one in his ear hole.
Well, yeah, because he was still moving. I transitioned to his head because he wasn't going down here. And so I transitioned up to the head there.
6, 7.
I think this is the one
When
that
did
knocked
that one come in?
That one was the one
when
that
he was
put him
rolling
over.
around on the
That
ground.
was the one that knocked him over.
Because it looks like it's at an angle.
Yeah, it come out here.
Well, I was
So
standing.
that was the shot that put him over.
Yeah.
And then he shot this one from the side.
Yep.
Okay,
When he
so
was-
that's 1,
when he-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
7. Which sounds about, we could go look, let's get to the tail of the tape here.
Oh no.
We can look and see exactly how many he
Probably
shot.
about 14 or something stupid like that, but
And one coach is requesting a review of the play. Upon further review, does the call on the field stand?
Let's see, here we go.
Eight.
8, 9.
9.
9. So that's 2 unaccounted for.
Yeah.
2 misses.
Well, that's a.
As soon as I transitioned to the head, I think I missed
Yeah.
the first shot at
Oh, did
the
you?
transition, yeah.
All right.
But he wasn't going down.
You anchor shotted that guy.
He was still moving. I swear. Yeah, that was the thing. I'm like, there was still shooting going on. I could hear stuff in the background, and I'm like, okay, then I need to look around, because as soon as he went down and I did that, I'm like, is there another one here? Because they're still shooting is what I was looking for. So then I had to check all of the different targets.
Just
And
figured, you know what? There might be people still dying. I gotta
well,
put one in
so
the
my
noodle.
initial thought when I came around to here is I recognized there's a target behind the camera here, and he's got a black spot on the, and I thought that was the gun.
Oh.
That's where I was going, and then I saw this gun, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finish that, and that's when I'm like, oh, I gotta check, and then I'm like, oh, that is just a t-shirt. So that was interesting. I'm noticing my adrenaline comes up when I do that. My mouth is dry, I'm sweating, it's weird. This is a great experience. Okay.
What'd you see when you came around?
I saw a lot of people looking in different directions.
Okay.
I noticed all the body count right there, so I was thinking somebody would be, so I was thinking it was something like with this guy with the red shirt.
Yeah.
And so I zeroed in on him, and then I'm like, okay, he's got nothing. And then saw the guy going the other direction. So took a minute to recognize that.
Yeah, the scenario was he came in the same entrance you did and shot people.
And
Yep. And he was chasing. That guy was running away, and this guy's hiding. That guy's running away.
Yep.
All right. A
Yeah.
little harder to pick up the gun because he was facing away from you.
yeah, that took a minute. I was not expecting him going the opposite
Did you
direction.
pretty much engage him as soon as you picked him up visually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And it was right here?
Yep.
Good distance to shoot.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with what you told me, which was if John knew what the he was doing, he wouldn't have needed 13 rounds.
Right,
I
exactly.
I don't know if I agree with that. That could be hard.
It's a fair assessment.
Well, 12 to 13, well within your skill level.
Yep.
2?
2.
How confident were you in your sight, picture, and trigger press?
Good. I think he was going over after the first
AB.
one. Yep.
I'd rather have 2 A's. I'll take an AB all day long.
Yep.
And now he's on the ground, much easier to fight him on the ground. He's not running around doing anything, laying on top of his rifle. I can work with him down there. It's good.
Yep.
Harder to see him that time.
That one was a lot harder because he was going the other direction, so all you could see was a little bit of the gun sticking out one side and the other side, and then lots of victims on the ground. And I was like, okay, so the victims are on the ground, and I'm trying to figure out where is he, because they're all over here, and he's going that way. So it was shoot him in the back as he was chasing somebody. That was a little different thing. It was not something that you typically train for.
Well, and you popped him twice, and he fell right over.
Yep.
I shot him again. He's still standing there. So then I ended up shooting him in the head like 6 times to get him to go down.
I was gonna say I heard a whole lot more shooting when you went. I'm like, man,
I shot 13 rounds.
Are there like 5 bad guys this time?
Fun though.
That was a good one. That was fun.
Good stuff.
Yeah, this is great.
So how do you think this made you suck less today?
Man, I had to think with a gun in my hand a whole lot. And the way that Ed runs, this is Ed Monk's class, and Ed is a great instructor. He knows this stuff inside and out, and he sets it up at a different level and a different level. So the first scenario was pretty easy. Run around, oh, there's a guy with a gun, shoot him. The next one was, oh, there's a few more bad guys, and now we got a little noise, and now there's a few more, there's victims on the ground, there's all this kind of stuff, and it just got harder and harder and harder. So the cognitive load lifted every single time that we did this, and I think I suck less now because I'm ready to make different decisions with guns in my hand. Does that make sense?
So go to class. Take a class. Suck less.
Go to class.